Hi guys, welcome back to Handmade by Alicia. I am Alicia and I am here with my husband today. Say hey, Vinny.
Hey.
And we have two dogs with us in the background, so you'll probably hear them too. Today we are making the Irish green Irish tweed. It's Irish Spring. It's an Irish Spring dupe. This is from Be Scented, and I'm using, one of my micas is from Be Scented, the other one is from Brambleberry, and a little bit of titanium dioxide. So I have my regular recipe of my oils and my kaolin clay in here, and this is my lye solution. I have hey Koji, I have some sugar in here and sodium lactate. So we're getting ready to get started. I'm gonna pour this in. You want to just start it while I'm pouring it? Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna use the big one that I got from use.
What do I do with this?
I like these bigger ones. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go in with the lye solution. Just stir it, kind of. Yeah. You don't want to create a bunch of bubbles. And I didn't have anything floating in my lye solution this time, so I did not strain it. I'm going to let him hand mix that in for a minute. Okay, I'm going to buzz it up real quick. You can just kind of hold it over the... And I'm just going to emulsify it. I don't want to take it all the way to trace. What I'm looking for is you know how an oil slick looks on water? You can kind of look at the top of it and you'll see it separate, and there'll be like an oil slick that forms on the top, and you know that it's not completely suspended yet. And it usually doesn't take very long, and you can kind of also tell by the way it runs off your stick blender, because you'll see it like completely coats it.
Yeah.
And doesn't just run off like oil would. So that's probably plenty. So I'm gonna do something I don't normally.
Put this in here.
Yeah, thank you. I don't normally do. I don't usually fragrance first and then swirl, but I'm going to have uneven amounts that I'm going to be coloring, so I don't want to have to worry about making sure that everything is fragranced appropriately. You want to pour that in?
What is this?
That's the Irish Spring scent, or it's a Irish Spring type of scent. What is that on? Okay.
It's Irish Spring.
Yeah. You can go ahead. Just pour it in kind of slow. Thank you. That smells good. Alright, I'm just going to hand mix that in. Now, most of it is going to be colored in Be Scented Seafoam Green. I'm going to have an accent of white and a dark green with some hydrated chrome green. So, let me see. Where's my ounces on here? I have a little over 40 ounces. So I want to divide off about 10. For the white. And a little less than that for the darker green. Okay, so what I'm going to get you to do with that big spatula, I'm going to get you to stir this in. Just be sure and kind of try to keep it like in that area so that it'll just stir it. Get in there with it. This is my titanium dioxide. And I don't necessarily want this to be super, super white. Just mix it. Even if you think you've mixed it enough, mix it some more. And make sure you kind of get at the bottom and you kind of picking up from the bottom, because that Micah likes to hang out around the edges.
Okay.
This is completely unnatural to you, isn't it?
Yep.
Thank you for helping.
Reminds me of the days I used to make meth.
Oh, stop it. All right, now this is the hydrated chrome green. I've got it mixed with just a little bit of water, and I don't want this to be super dark, so, and it does not take a lot with these oxides. And this will have to be stick blended because it's oxide.
What are you gonna do with the rest?
I'm not sure.
Make it a little darker.
Yeah, I will.
Go for broke.
Go for broke.
Just put it all in there.
I don't want it all in there. I don't want it to be that dark. Okay, pour the rest of it in. Or do you think that's
Oh,
a little darker? Okay. That's good. Don't scrape it, because if it gets clumps in there, I won't be able to mix them in completely.
what do I do with this?
Trash. You were right.
Huh?
Go for broke. You were right.
I know.
Okay. So this is the first time that I'm soaping with this fragrance. I watched the Jen's video on how she made it, and it behaved pretty well with her, and it's behaving pretty well with me. I'm soaping kind of warm today. I didn't check my temperatures, but it is pretty warm. I think that needs a little bit more, actually. Will you grab me that sweet almond oil right there? And pour me just a little bit in here. I do a fairly low super fat in my recipe because sometimes I like to go back afterwards and add some more color. Keep going. That's good. And that allows me some freedom to do that without going above the 5 or 7% super fat that you wouldn't want to go over. So it just allows me to play a little bit. I'm also doing a water discount today, which is also new to me. I did a test earlier today for bee scented fragrances, and one of her stipulations was that you do a water discount, and that was actually the first time I'd ever done one, and I thought I'd give it a try with my regular recipe, and it seems to be going pretty well. Stop. Keep stirring. Stir harder.
Well, you said you didn't want bubbles.
I don't want bubbles, but see how I'm stirring? Do it like me.
Payback's a bitch.
Stop cussing. Children watch these. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, if you do, then yeah.
Oh, haha. I want to say a quick thank you to all my new subscribers. I think last time I looked, I was up to 40, which is about 38 more than I thought I'd have. So thank you everyone who has subscribed to me. Okay, so I think we're going to go ahead and get ready to pour this.
How come your gloves are coated or not are clean, but mine are just straight up coated and stuff?
I don't know, because you're messy. And I love you. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a layer of this seafoam green first.
That looks like a lot of fun.
It does? Do you want to try?
I wish I could do something like that. My wife wouldn't let me.
Oh hush. Okay, grab the white and stir the white. That's green.
That's what's
No,
going next.
I want white next. Okay, stir it. And you kind of do it at a slow stream and just go back and forth.
What, like this?
Yeah, that's fine. Just kind of slow, back and forth, all around.
But it's going right through.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
This is called a drop swirl, and kind of, yeah. There you go. That's good. That's
All of
enough.
it?
No, that's enough. And then do the same thing with the darker green. And try to get it in some of the places where you hit the white, so it kind of sinks down through the white.
It looks like shampoo.
Yeah? Does it smell good?
It'll be alright.
Yeah, and try to make sure you get kind of close to the edges too. No, it's, yeah, not like on the edges, but I know I'm so complicated. That's enough. Okay, back in with more white. My table's crooked. Kind of hold it higher up so it sinks down a little further. It's okay if it's just a little bit. Well, not that high. That's fine. Okay, that's good. Are you getting down to the end of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm going to save some to do something on the top.
This one too?
Yeah. Or a little bit of a thicker stream than that. And down on this end, so.
Running low.
Okay. Let me see how much you have left. That's good.
I mean, I got some more I can go.
No, that's good right there. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is pound it a little bit. Okay, and then, oh, where's my big spatula? I'm going to scrape my bucket here. Kind of start scraping all that to one area. This fragrance has been absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's well, you don't know. It's performing well is what I mean.
It smells like Irish Spring.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about how it's moving in the soap batter. How I got soap on me.
It's soap. It's not gonna kill you.
No, it won't kill you, but it will burn. Have you ever gotten a lye burn?
I've been sprayed in the face with concentrated bleach one time.
Oh, okay.
That kind of burned.
Yeah, I bet it did. All right. So I'm gonna do some little swirly things on top here.
Swirly thing.
Swirly things, swirly type things.
We do it.
Okay, you've got to make sure you get like little swirls.
So
Don't plop it. Yeah, perfect. Without getting it all over the place.
one or
Preferably.
the other. I'm gonna get one or the
okay.
other.
Okay.
Yeah. While I'm doing the important stuff, you start wiping.
Okay. That's good, actually. That's good. You can stop now. I want you to stop now. Okay, so clean up my edges here.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be so messy.
You know, that's great advice. Maybe I shouldn't be so messy. Okay.
Missed the
Did I
spot.
have? Oh, thanks. Stop it. Did I have any of that left? I didn't save any of that, and I wanted some of that.
For what?
I wanted one more little drizzle of it on top, but
Yeah, that makes such a difference.
it does. You're right. Okay. Should we put glitter on it?
No.
No glitter?
No.
Do you want to swirl the top, or do you want to leave it like that?
I don't know what the hell it's gonna look like, so let me just do that.
Okay, don't stick the skewer in very far. Just the very tip of it.
Why?
Because you don't want to mess up the swirls that we made in the bottom.
No.
So just the very tip of it. And use this pointy tip. And don't do it too much, because you're gonna just mix up all the color. And then a little bit over there.
Yes, I know, baby.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Stop. It's pretty. Oh, it's thundering here. We've got some pretty bad weather coming. But anyway, guys, so there you have mine and my husband's version of Irish Green Tweed by Be Scented. Hello, so I'm back to cut the Irish Green Tweed. It ashed quite a bit, but I can steam that off, and it's still just a little bit soft, but I think it's going to be fun to cut.
Because you're impatient.
I'm not impatient. Pretty.
Oh my god, this stuff is like super soft.
Yeah, it's soft on the inside.
That's because you're impatient.
Oh, hush. Let me get a paper towel to set it on. Alright. Pretty. Happy, happy. I think I'm gonna have to turn this on its side to cut. I just got some pretty bad drag marks. You can, yeah. So, turn it on its side. Yeah, there we go. Very pretty. Oh man, still getting drag marks. What's going on?
Because you was impatient.
Would you stop? Oh, but that was the other side of that. Okay, never mind. So this came out really good. I'm really happy with this fragrance. And that seafoam green is really pretty. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it. They came out really good. Pretty drop swirls.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I just have to steam the top to be able to show my hubby's pretty swirls. This came out really good. I'm really happy with this one. Sliding all over the place. Okay, last cut. Very pretty. Very happy. And then there's the last little bar.
You ought to put them on like a turntable like they have on those jewelry selling shows.
Yeah, that would be funny. Okay, so that was the Irish Spring Tight, the green Irish tweed from Be Scented. They came out really good. I love the fragrance. It's super easy to work with. So, yeah, there that is. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, like this video if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.